Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Nova Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Brooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Theo Hughley, you listen to the Man Cave Morning Show on BKS1 Radio. Theo Hughley, you listen to the Man Cave Morning Show on
Good morning.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up?
Depending on what part of the world you live in.
We here.
You know you at. You on the official Man Cave Morning Show.
Yes.
Happy Friday, bro.
Happy Friday, man. Happy Friday. We here.
The weekend is here.
Yeah, man.
The weekend is here. Salute, peace, and blessings to everybody on the check-in, man.
Holiday weekend, actually. It's a long weekend for some people.
No doubt, no doubt. Now listen. In case you don't know, all right, this my man. Together we had the plan, and always he understands. We call him what? Smooth P.
I'm sitting here with my brother. Me and him, we matching again because we go way, way back like we real can. We call him the one only DJ Storm Norm, the general, y'all.
What's good, people?
What's good? What's good?
What's good? What's good? What's good? Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube. BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on Twitter, Periscope. On Twitter is at Storm of BKS1. We're going to retweet that to at BKS1 Radio ENT on Twitter. All right. Shout out to everybody watching us live on the mother's site, WBKS1.com. All right. And shout out to everybody checking us out on what? The TuneIn app, man. The TuneIn app. This is where you could just listen and everything.
You want to go.
If you don't have time to watch, you can actually just listen to the live show as we do it. All right. And the TuneIn app is free. So it runs on any mobile device and everything. And you can listen to all your favorite radio stations from around the world. And guess who's on there? WBKS1. All right. So you can listen to the Man Cave Show, the Al Show, the Live in the Cypher Show, whatever show you want to listen to right there. And then the 24-hour music play.
Yeah, man.
So shout out to that.
Shout it out.
No doubt, no doubt. And shout out to everybody checking us out on FB World. Peace and blessings. So we're going to give some FB love. Shout out to Joanne Esau.
Yes.
You already know Lady Pearl. What's up? What's up? Shout out to Madison Frazier, a.k.a. the Real Estate Diva.
Yes,
all right. Shout out to DT. Shout out to Lori Anderson. Shout out to Janine Bass on the check-in.
Yeah.
Shout out to Denise Sparrow on the check-in. Shout out to Ingrid Judge on the check-in. Shout out to Samuel Plainfield Folk on the check-in. Shout out to Michael Ross on the check-in. Shout out to Ricky Williams on the check-in. Shout out to Felicia Blunt on the check-in. Shout out to Sandy B on the check-in. What's up, baby? On the check-in. Yes, Madison. Football season. You put your Dallas poster up on top of that Giants poster? Oh, no. We will have none of that. None of that. Shout out to Carmen Brown on the check-in. What's up, Carmen? The wonderful Carmen Brown. Shout out to Lori A. Anderson on the check-in. You know where you at. You here on the official Man Cave Morning / afternoon show.
Yes.
Now look, just click the share button. No matter what platform you are on, click the share button and share it out to the peoples, man. Share it out to the peoples.
And Madison, you might as well come on over to the light.
Yes.
Leave the dark side alone.
Did you see us play last night?
Man, listen. I want to shout out my New York Giants, Big Blue, for a perfect preseason record. They're looking good. So I'm excited for this year.
Most of y'all Cowboy fans are bandwagon jumpers anyway.
Yeah,
I'm keeping
a lot of bandwagon Cowboy fans. Why they're on the wagon, I don't know.
I don't know. Get off that wagon.
Yeah.
So anyway, shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. Listen, you know what's going down tonight. TGI Fridays is going down tonight. So everybody come out and rock out with us. Have a good time. We're going to party tonight and have some fun. Listen, half-price appetizers, drink specials. It's going down. The official Friday Night Live, the happy hour mix, powered by BKS1 Radio.
Yes.
Your boy, DJ Smooth P, will be on the ones and twos. And yours truly, DJ Storm, known in general, will be rocking out. You know, our BKS DJs, DJ Jess, DJ Big H, DJ Sassy, DJ KT, they all on deck. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do. So come out and check us out tonight.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
10 p.m. to 1 a.m. You know, sometimes we start a little earlier. Sometimes we go a little late.
Yeah.
Depending on how we feeling, all right? So you know where it's at. TGI Fridays, located at 1315 Centennial Avenue, Piscataway, New Jersey. Come on out and rock out with us because we turn Fridays into what?
The club.
The club. Trust
Yes,
and
sir.
believe. Trust and believe. We playing everything tonight from the classics to the current, all right? That feel-good music only. You already know. So shout out to TGI Fridays. And shout out to everybody that came out last night to the After Work Ride.
Yes,
Thursday
yes.
After Work Ride. You know we do that at Gavelstones in Kenilworth, New Jersey. That's every Thursday from 7 to midnight, depending on how we feeling, man. But come on out. It's right after work. Come on down to Gavelstone and just have a good time.
Yeah, man.
All right? 303 South Michigan Avenue in Kenilworth, New Jersey. All right? Of course, it's powered by WBKS1. And again, music by yours truly, DJ Storm Norm, DJ Smooth P, DJ Jess, DJ KT, DJ Big H, man. Coming out and just rock out with us on Thursdays. It's the new wave. It's the new spot. Shout out to comedian talent that rolled through last night to Gavelstone. He came through. He pulled up. So, you know the funny boy. Y'all know who talent is. It's just comedy. It's just comedy. All right? So that's my dude. Good dude. We had a few shots together, a few laughs together and everything, but he came out and represented at Gavelstone's yesterday for the Thursday After Work Ride with BKS. You never know who's going to pop up when BKS do something.
He's in the building.
So y'all come on out next week to the Thursday After Work Ride, all right, at Gavelstone's.
Yes.
And shout out to everybody on check-in. Let me give some more love real quick. Shout out to, seen a name pop up. Shout out to Danielle, Miss DD, Nicole. Yes. Thank you, Nisi. Yes. You came out last night and represented.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pie Lady on the
What's up, Pie
check-in.
Lady?
Yes, Pie Lady. It's grown and sexy. We have a lot of fun. Shout out to Ramut Span. Shout out to Madison still talking stuff about Dallas. Shout out to my dude Kevin McAllister on the check-in. What's up, Kev?
What's up?
No doubt, DJ Kevin McAllister on the check-in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but coming out to Gavelstone for Thursdays, man. You're going to have a good time and everything. Now, y'all see what our topic is. All right, so our topic is, can you forgive someone who cheats on you? Can you forgive someone who cheats on you and stay in a relationship after they cheated on you? And can you work through it? I really want to know. I don't want it just a simple yes or no. I want to know why. If it's yes, I want to know why. If it's no, we want to know why. We want to know why. So that's the question of the day. But we about to get into some hot topics, some discussion, some current events going on.
On the YouTube side, we got Danielle Bradley, on the check-in.
Okay. All right, shout out to everybody on YouTube. You know we're going to try to read your comments as much as we could.
Yes.
Also, the phone lines are officially open. You can call in, too, at
646-233-1302.
You already know, man. Man Cave Morning Show. Now, let's get it. That opener, boy, that's a lot of energy right there, that man. Opener. This is what we do. Let's talk about, let's go back to some news, the bulletproof thing.
Yeah.
All right, so now, New Jersey School installs bulletproof doors on classrooms.
Yeah.
They install bulletproof doors on classrooms. Good thing, bad thing?
Yeah.
What do y'all think? All right, we'll read a little bit of it. Barnes imports bullet-resistant doors from his native Israel that can turn a classroom into a safe room. Since most schools are already made of hard-to-penetrate concrete and cinder blocks, His 2.5-year-old company, Remo Security Doors, is completing an installation at Harrington Park's Lone Pre-K through 8th grade school building. It's the same school where his own children will be attending 4th and 6th grades. That's why he put the door in their school. And but hopefully a lot of schools, probably catch on to this. But is it a good thing or a bad thing, P?
It's a good thing. I mean, just it's a good thing because of a bad situation, but it is a good thing. And it actually, there's a video. I want you to show the video because it shows how impenetrable that these doors really are, like what they can really withstand. It's kind of crazy when you look at the video and see what he's, the high-powered rifle he's using. But I mean, unfortunately, in this climate that we're in,
this is where we at now.
This is where we at. I mean, it's to the point they're selling
saying,
bulletproof backpacks.
I know, that's crazy.
So I mean,
would you get your child a bulletproof backpack?
Absolutely.
I'm curious.
Absolutely.
Would you?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. In hopes that if a shooter comes and they try to shoot him in the back, that the backpack could maybe, hopefully, save their life.
Wow. All right. Let's look at the video.
Yeah. Should I go to show? I mean, it's where, I mean, the doors cost $2,500 a piece, but I mean, for the lives that they're gonna save, hey, it's worth it. And that particular school installed those doors on every classroom in that school. So I mean, like I said, hopefully more schools will follow suit. It's a shame that we have to do something like that. You got to install bulletproof doors in schools, but the reality is things have changed. People are crazy.
Wow. Shout out to everybody on check-in.
Yeah.
I'm looking at some of the comments. I see people commenting on the cheating thing.
Yeah.
As well. Shout out to Kim Sharif, aka Diva.
What's up, Diva?
Say it's a good thing, but you're gonna save them from bullets, only to make them sick with the water. Yeah, crazy. With what's
I'll
going
take
on
the
in the
water
schools.
over the bullet, though.
Yeah, I'll take the water over the bullet.
any day.
You ain't coming back from that bullet.
Yeah.
Ingrid Judge said this should be mandatory in all schools and daycare centers. It's sad that we're saying that now. It's just very sad. Danielle Miss Didi Nicole said it's sad, but it's also reality. In the suburbs, this is necessary. But in the hood, I don't think so.
Well,
really?
I'm gonna disagree with that, and I'm gonna tell you why I disagree with that. Because it might not necessarily be somebody from the hood that's doing it, but there's been stories of people coming to the hood trying to do the same exact thing. I forgot where it was that they had stopped the person before they got there, but it was an out of towner, and they were in a urban area, looking to do something of that nature. So I think it's relevant to go into all schools just in case, if you don't know.
Right. All right, let's read some more. I'm trying to get to the comments. You got YouTube up?
I got YouTube up. Yep.
Right,
There's no comments in there yet.
All right, no
YouTube
doubt.
Side.
Shout out to Sandy says it's a great idea. It should be in more schools. And there's some facts. P, I agree.
Yeah.
No doubt. All right. So, I mean, my vote is, you've seen the video, so evidently it works.
Yeah.
You know,
Shoot, I want one in my house.
I don't know. I you know what? Here it is with. Here's my thing. This is Norm thing. It's just Norm's thing.
Mm-hmm.
I so much believe in the laws of attraction, and you know what The Secret's all about. I do believe in the laws of attraction. So in other words, if all you do is talk about peace and peace and peace and peace, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get peace. But if you speak of war and this and this and that, just like, you know, if you never owned a gun in your life and dealt with guns in your life, or threatened people with guns in your life, you may never see a gun. Somebody may never pull out a gun on you in your life. It's just the laws of attraction.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the laws of attraction.
If
so
you're not living
now
that type
I feel
of
like,
life,
damn, if I get a bulletproof vest, I'm opening myself up to the universe, and it may sound crazy, for somebody to take a shot or do something crazy or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you don't have to perpetuate it, but unfortunately,
laws of attraction is
like
real,
you said,
bro.
I agree with that. But unfortunately, like I said, even though you can be trying to attract all the positive energy around you, there's always the yin and yang effect. You always have the negative aspect is always going to be there. So as much as you want to preach peace and you want to teach peace and you want to walk that peaceful life, they're the same people are just the opposite. When they get up in the morning, they think about mayhem. Who can I go do this to today? You know what I'm saying? So it's just there. It's a reality.
You know what? And I get it, but I know me, since I changed my thinking, and I'm thankful. Let me tell you something. I'm real thankful. I actually got good people in my life and good people around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like my boy, my friend Smooth P, you know, his wife and Chill, just like our team or whatever, just good people. People that come out and support our events, like good, genuine, beautiful people that come out to functions, whatever like that. The same people over and over again, whatever like that. Like, so like I'm good at this point in this age in my life. It's like I'm good. Like the right people.
Yeah, who you surround yourself with makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it comes around me.
Yeah,
but that's because too of I changed my spirit and I changed my aura and I keep it positive. You know, I do believe in the laws of attraction. All right, so we're gonna move on. I don't know if y'all know about that secret, but yeah, check it out. Shout out to Valencia Tobias on the check-in. You still in Jersey? Danielle Miss Didi Nicole says, so should I not get my gun license because of the laws of attraction? I've never had a gun license. I don't want one. Me personally.
I'm actually want to go back to get mine's expired since I moved. I need to get a new one because I do want guns in my house. I'm gonna put. I didn't get. And it's funny because what he's saying. What he's saying means a lot. I had my gun purchasing license many years ago when I was younger. When I was in my 20s, I got it. And I had it for years, and I actually never went and purchased a firearm because I knew my temper. Like I'm a very meek and mild person, but if you flip that switch,
right,
then there's pretty much there's no stopping me. Right. And I knew how I knew my attitude. I knew and this is not trying to sound crazy as Superman or anything, but I knew that if I got into a certain type of situation and I was and the mercury went up, that there was anything that I might do. If I had a gun, I might just in the middle of the day go shoot somebody in the face. So I was like, that's not good. That's not exactly, you know what I'm saying? But I've calmed down a lot. But I knew that, you know. So even though I have a handle on everything, I knew that my temper back then was like super duper. Like if you flip that switch, you know. So I was like, it would be in my best interest not to own a weapon. But in this day and age, the way that things are, I hate to say it, I think everyone should own weapons.
You know what? And I'm still gonna take my stance. I'm gonna tell you a straight up situation that told me something about myself, right? So, okay, first and foremost, I know how to shoot a gun because of my father.
Yeah.
Right. So my father taught me how to shoot a gun and a rifle, and I'm very good at shooting. Like I can hit something from a minute away and hit that center target. Like I'm actually good. And this was the younger me.
Yeah.
As I've gotten older or whatever, and I look at, you know, things, weapons I keep in my house, whatever, and people be like, well, you know, like there's two, I won't say what they are, but there's two weapons in my house. One of them happened to be nunchucks. right? One of them happened to be you know, the Bruce Lee nunchucks, whatever, and then the other one, firearm. But let me say this. All right. So we had a situation where we had blackouts. There was blackouts and whatever like that, or what I forgot. I don't know what the storm caused it, whatever. And people were talking about looting
and stuff. Yeah.
And looting. And that looting was going to go on and this and all that. You know what I'm saying? The media hype you up.
Yeah.
Get you whatever.
Get y'all scared and terrified.
So I knew I had to work late in the studio. So, you know, I hit up a family member or whatever, and I got this firearm. And when I got it from my family member and I brought it down to the studio, I held it and I'm like, yo, the weight on this gun, and it was a 25 caliber.
Okay.
And I was like, the weight on this gun, I don't like the way it feels. I know this thing the intention of this whole thing is to kill.
Yeah.
Is to hurt. Is to maim somebody.
Yeah. Nothing
whatever.
good comes out of it.
I didn't like nothing about it. And I hit my family member up. I said, yo, come get this. Yo. I was like, yo, take this away from me. I don't want it.
Yeah.
I don't need it around me. I don't need it in my presence. I don't like the spirit that it exudes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is why, you know, and the old thing goes, you live by the sword, you die by the sword, and all this. Laws of attraction is real. If you've never had something like that's negative in your life, maybe you don't need it. And if it's been working for you and you never had to encounter any things like that, then maybe you just don't need it.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing when it comes down to firearms too, because it could be a different effect. Like you had that effect that, you know, you understood and really took in all the negatives of it. Some people just take it as a power, like it's a power trip. The same thing, how you felt that, oh man, the weight of this in my hand, and oh, what I could do with this, you know what I'm saying? People turn into Superman, and they know that most people fear guns, so they know that if they're the person on the I'm holding it in my hand end of the gun, that gives them power over most people. Right. Like I said, most people are afraid of guns, so when someone pulls a gun at them, most people are going to do whatever you say to do. So that's the other paradigm of it. It's like some people get pulled into that, and you know, and I think it hypnotizes them, and they don't know how to put it down now, and they got to go everywhere with a gun because they want to exude that power. You said something to them, oh, you got a problem, you know? So
yeah, I don't play with guns.
No,
you know, my
you
thing
shouldn't, because they dangerous.
My thing is I don't play with guns. I don't mess with guns. Man up. Fight somebody. You got to beef with somebody. Fight somebody.
Listen.
Take it back to. I'm from the old school, so it's like, you know, like by the fact you pulling a gun on someone, it just
already
it
shows you're scared.
Yeah, it shows you're scared and shows you're the coward.
Yeah, exactly.
And whatever. It's like man up and just knuckle up. Whatever. Yeah. If you get your ass beat, you get your ass beat.
Everybody
gets
to come back tomorrow.
Ass, whatever. Everybody comes back tomorrow to deal with it. You know, another way, and that's a lot of times you see that situation too. Somebody gets their ass beat,
then they want to
come back with a gun. You know, it's like
learn how to fight.
Listen. Taking somebody's life is serious.
Yeah,
karma is real. You don't want that.
Nope.
All right, moving on.
But yes, I want to answer. I'm sorry. Chemistry Dude, she said, what did you guys say they're selling bulletproof backpacks? Had this become the world we're living in? Yes, they're selling them right in Staples and other places.
Matter of fact, 50 Cent gave his son one.
Really? I seen somewhere the other day that they were pulling them off the shelves. I'm not sure if they were getting some kind of backlash behind it, which wouldn't make sense to me, because if you're trying to save a child's life, I'm not sure why anyone would have a problem. But yeah, I think I seen that they started pulling them off shelves at some of the places, which I don't know.
Yeah,
but it's crazy.
Yeah,
50 Cent gave his son one.
Yeah, 50 Cent gave his son one. He caught a lot of backlash for that too.
Why? Why are you catching backlash from trying to prevent? So when you know this world is crazy and you're doing something to prevent maybe losing your child or loved one, that's not out of this world. I mean, the fact that they had to come out with them to me is out of this world.
Right.
But the fact that they had to come out with them, and they have them, why would I not give that to my child?
You know what? And it's funny, we got this story down the road, but shout out to Mal Davis again. He had posted something on his page and everything. We're talking about how crazy this world is.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna show you this video of somebody,
Randomly,
a family,
just random,
just chilling with their kids, having a walk with their kids, and this lady comes up and wiles out. This is how crazy
That's how the world is.
The world is, and the society we live in.
The devil
all
is
of us
real.
got to be vigilant.
Yeah.
So when I see us beefing over petty shit, and real talk, when I see us having beefs over petty shit, over minuscule stuff, and you sweating the small stuff like this, when there's some major things going on in this world, and we really need to be rocking together, and realize when people are trying to come in and divide us, all right, you know, we really need to be looking out for each other.
Yeah.
Because there's people out there that mean us nothing, but harm.
Yeah.
Real talk. All right, this video upset me. If you're gonna get upset by seeing something like this, because it upset me, you may want to turn away and then come back to the show later. But I'm going to show you this video, and this is something that actually happened.
Before you run the video, let me, I want to go to a comment. Danielle said, she said, damn, now y'all really got me thinking. My hands are right, so I guess I'll be good without one. Thanks for the topic. I'm going to tell you like this, Danielle. My hands are nice. My feet are nice. My everything is nice. I can fight, but I still want a gun. Am I going to walk the streets with a gun and look to be a vigilante in the streets? No. But when the day comes, that is coming, you will need to be armed, because the people who are coming are going to be heavily armed, and you can't punch bullets. As much as I know how to fight, and I can fight multiple people and beat them up and all that, if they come kicking in my door and they got guns ablazing, there's nothing that my fighting skills could do at that point. So I will say, arm yourself. I think that everyone should be armed, because you're going to need to be ready when the time comes.
And I'm going to say this. Have one on deck.
Yes.
Yeah. Have one on deck. Or whatever
be prepared.
The case may be. But again, like I said, the one, like even the firearm I'm talking about, I haven't seen it in a minute.
Yeah.
I know where to go to get it.
Yeah, if need be.
If need be.
Yeah.
Again, it's a difference. You know, you can't be stupid at the same time.
Exactly.
And just not think that nothing's. But you always got to prepare yourself. But I'm saying, I will say this though: certain things have been out my life for a long time, right? And I'm gonna say this one last time before I show y'all this video. The laws of attraction is very real.
I agree.
Once you bring certain things into your aura, into your space, all right, negative things. All right, you're attracting other negative things to come into your space. All right, and I'm telling you, people like, and somebody said this, and again, it's no ego thing or nothing. Somebody said this to me the other day. They said, "Yo, son, you winning out there. You know, you here, you there, you doing this, you doing that, you doing that. You're part of this, you this, that, whatever like that. You winning out here." If that is the case, it's only because I've changed. I've changed my surroundings. I've changed the people I hang around. I changed the way I think. You know, I try to exude positive energy. If you never met me before and you meet me for the first time, whatever like that, you can't see nothing bad. You may want to, or even if you're a hater, you're gonna be like, damn, okay, this a decent dude, it's a good dude, or whatever like that. And my thing is, once you change your energy, all right, once you change your energy and how you think about things, the laws of attraction kicks in. Just like it can kick in for negative things, if you put negative things around you, it kicks in for positive things. If you start putting positive things and start putting positive thoughts out there around you, it kicks in for that too.
I agree.
And I could see that in business and things that we're doing.
But you have to remember though, like as positive as you want to be, the devil is always still there.
Let them, of course.
But I'm saying this, not to go off subject, or we about to play a video in a second, but just look at Nipsey Hussle. Used to be a street dude, you know, changed up, bought up his whole neighborhood, doing nothing but positive things for people. But there's always that influence, that negative influence, that even if you're trying to do something for them, it'll still get you. So that's what I'm saying. definitely keep your positive aura,
right?
But you have to be prepared for the negative.
But
that's all I'm saying.
Even with that, there's so much we don't know.
Yeah.
Even with Nipsey, there's so much we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot we don't know. So, you know, at the same time, I stress, you still keep the positive energy.
Always.
Laws of attraction is real. All right, so
we're gonna play this horrible video.
Yeah, because again, this is why we got to be vigilant.
Yeah,
people are crazy in this world, and this is why we have to start really looking out for each other.
Yeah.
And when I tell people, that's not even just for BKS. When I tell people to share these shows out, because we talk about a lot of things that a lot of these shows don't talk about. And trust me, I listen to a lot of podcasts, a lot of webcasts, and all of that, whatever. Like the Man Cave Morning Show, and this is why we say this show is really not about us. It's about you.
It's facts.
You know, because we want you to take the information, and whatever you decide to do with the information, whatever, we want you to take it and disperse it amongst the people, whatever like that, because we're going to keep it 300.
Yes, sir.
All right, no doubt. So here's the clip. And then let's talk about this thing, man.
Crazy.
Watch it. You got jokers randomly
walking down the street with butcher knives,
slashing little children in the face. Now, if this is not a call to be vigilant and watch your back in this crazy ass world we live in, and to start looking out for each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because apparently you do got to be mentally ill to do something like that. You got to. You got to be off in the head to do something like that, or just an evil ass person to slash little kids in the face. You don't know what the woman that did it. You don't know what she went through in her life. Maybe she lost a child. Maybe something happened. Whatever. Like, what makes you? What can even compel you to want to hurt a little young child like that? And this is what I'm saying, man. We really got to be careful.
Well, it's so crazy to the point that you got to watch everybody and everything at all times. If you're walking down the street, you got to watch everybody walking down the street and driving down the street in cars. If you go to the grocery store, you got to watch everybody around you. If you're in the Walmart, you got we can't just be people anymore. We can't just live life. It's so bad, and people are so demented right now that just doing something like these two people literally are walking down the street with their kid, and some random person walks up to them with a butcher knife and tries to slit the kid's face or throat or whatever she was trying to do.
Let me tell you right now, y'all.
While there's other people walking, it's not even like it was some hidden thing. Like literally, just walking down the street, and you try to snatch not one kid, but two.
That shit hurt my heart right there. Real talk, that shit hurt my heart, man. Cause I'm like, yo, bro,
man,
like a little kid, or whatever. You know, not to say it would have been any different if it would have been the attack would have been on the mother or the father.
Yeah,
but it's just crazy. This is the world we live in, and you have to really watch your ass.
You gotta be vigilant at all times.
But you really have to look out for each other.
Yeah.
And, you know, this is why I tell people, man, whether you're in relationships, you got friends, or just people, man, that just look like you know, at some point in time, we all brothers and sisters.
Yes.
And we all brothers and sisters. You just got to get each other's back, man, in the world we live in today. Like, just it's so easy to, you know what I'm saying, just help somebody.
But I just want to know, where did all of this hate come from? I know this country was built on hate, but I mean, I've never seen it
there,
like
man.
as bad as it is right now, and we know it's been bottled up in a lot of people, and you know we got this guy that makes it a little easier for some people to come out and do these things, but where is it all coming from? Like, why do people hate people so much? And my thing is, if life is that bad, and don't nobody take this wrong, but if life is that bad for you and you hate people that much, kill yourself. Don't go try to kill nobody else.
Nope. We ain't gonna say that.
Listen, if you have a yearning to kill, do not go out and kill anybody else. Well, then get yourself some help. But do me a favor. Don't dare come at me and or my family, because I will help you out. It is like the hate is crazy. I don't get it. How do you hate someone that much?
It's crazy out there. But the flip side, so I don't want you to think like, okay, why y'all always talking? You picking on Caucasian women? Like
I'm talking about people in general.
Yeah, mental illness and just the evil stuff that goes across the board. I don't care that race or color don't matter. Religion don't matter. None of that matters. I got a clip. I don't know if we got rid of it or not.
No, the dude?
Yeah,
no,
the
still
dude.
there.
Okay.
We didn't talk much.
Yeah. So, I mean, same sort of similar situation.
Yeah.
And I'll run the clip for y'all. And let me just read a little bit what it's about real quick before I run it. So the NYPD is investigating a lone wolf attacker they claim is attacking white civilians at complete random.
Which is not right either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not... Either way you look at it, you know what I'm saying, it's not right.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to run the clip. Here's the clip.
To the climate of the country, so you can't expect much other than that.
Police say this guy has attacked 4 white people across Manhattan, seemingly at random. Detectives also say he's made anti-white remarks. In one incident, he whacked a 64-year-old woman with a wooden stick. Police say he also bashed another victim with a brick. Now the NYPD's Hate Crimes Task Force is on the case.
It's a sign of the times. Unfortunately, there's a lot of volatile behavior going on due to the climate of the country. So you can't expect much other than that.
Police say this guy has attacked 4 white people across Manhattan, seemingly at random. Detectives also say he's made anti-white remarks. In one incident, he whacked a 64-year-old woman with a wooden stick. Police say he also bashed another victim with a brick. Now the NYPD's Hate Crimes Task Force is on the case.
It's a sign of the times, unfortunately.
Like stuff like this is happening. I seen another story yesterday. A group of teenagers jumped this older woman and took her cane and beat her with her own cane.
That.
Like, who does that?
I seen that.
Like, are you kidding me? Y'all gonna jump an old lady and then you're gonna take her cane? You're gonna beat her with a cane? Like, come on, man. Like, it's getting out of control. Like I said, the devil is busy and jokers is falling for the hook, line, and sinker. And like Norm said, like, we gotta look out for each other. Like, people, that's what really gets under my skin. When people see these things happening and nobody does anything, nobody steps in to try to help, and they're looking like, oh well, at least it ain't me. Well, guess what? It could be you, or it could be a family member of yours. So how would you feel if somebody told you that a loved one of yours is in the hospital because a group of kids jumped and beat her with a cane? You're not gonna feel good about that.
Yeah.
So if you're sitting there and you see something, like, people gotta be willing to stand up, man, to help. Like,
yeah. Again, that's another reason why, man, I just
get pissed off.
I come out. It's to work. It's to do positive things, whatever. You just want to enjoy life. You just want to walk through life.
Life is too short.
Just drama free and without trouble. And this is why we give a lot of events too.
Yeah.
Like a lot of
For
positive
people,
events.
exactly.
People just to come out and have fun and enjoy yourself, relax, relate, and release. Again, when we do like the Thursday after work ride thing at Galveston, we do the Fridays in Piscataway. That's just to come out and have fun. And have a good time and just
be able to
just
block
let it
out all
man.
of this nonsense.
Yeah.
At least for a few hours.
Another reason why. Let's read some comments and then we're gonna move on.
Yeah, Sandy said he's definitely mentally ill. Some white person did something to him, and in his mind, it's telling him all white people did it. So he's in attack mode. Ingrid Judge said, we are living in the purge.
Yeah.
Kim Sharif said, this is getting so out of hand. DT said, this is some sick shit. Talking about with the little girls.
Yeah.
Danielle said, I'm with you on that, Smooth. Like, why? It's totally unnecessary. We're not created to hate each other. Shit just got me mad. Yeah, I'm getting pissed off. More story by story, pissing me off more. Kim said also, I think people don't help because they are afraid that the person will attack them too. And Cass said, hey, just need some BKS in my life. What's up, Cass? So we can feel the love. We appreciate that. But you know, and I get that. I understand that, people. I get and understand that you may be scared for your safety. I get that. But what you also need to get and understand is put yourself in the person's shoes and say, hey, if this was happening to me, would I want somebody to help me out? Absolutely you would. Yeah, you wouldn't be sitting there like, oh no, just save yourself, God. It's all right. They beat me in the head with a brick, or someone's a slash.
I've seen some people that will pull out a phone to videotape before they pull out the phone to call. At least call the cops.
Exactly.
At least call 911.
Exactly. You want to get the fresh footage.
I'm like, I get it.
You're not even calling for help.
I get it if you don't want to get physically involved because you may get hurt. I even get that. I get that. But at least pull out the phone, like 911, whatever. Some of y'all just be like, oh, she getting her ass beat.
World Star, yo, I got the first one. Yo, I'm about to get paid. Come on, man. Meanwhile, somebody sitting there getting
watch how many hits I get.
Yeah. While they getting their head stomped in. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You're an accessory to me. You're an accessory at that point. If you sat there and you videotaped this, you are an accessory, or you should be charged with something.
Yeah,
because that's just crazy to me.
Let me go on to so the Congresswoman, what's her name? Ilhan Omar.
Yes.
So again, it's getting out of hand. So she actually she got a death threat. So she didn't just say she got a death threat. She posted the death threat that she got on social media. Right. So this is where, you know. And again, everything is built on division, right? So I'm gonna give you to the simplest point of division, right? So the NFL, no matter what team we like, they don't care because they make money off the whole organization, right?
They don't care who you like.
So they created this, and remember, it's just entertainment.
Exactly.
So we could talk about, you could be like, oh, I'm a Dallas fan, I'm a Giants fan, whatever like that. So we divided.
Yeah. But at the end of the day,
and this is something simple, something fun.
Something simple, yeah.
We're divided on that, right? So we get divided on that. Then we get divided on things like, okay, well, I'm from Jersey. In Jersey, you don't such. Well, I'm from Brooklyn and such, and I'm from such whatever. You know, I'm from North Plainfield. I'm from Plainfield. I'm from South Plainfield. So we such. It's all Plainfield, right?
It's all Plainfield.
It's all in the same vicinity, right? And we get so divided on things. People pit us against each other every day for different reasons, right? And I tell you, I've told y'all this, and I said this on previous shows, and I'm gonna say this again: the devil's biggest weapon is division.
Yeah, that's a fact.
The devil's biggest weapon ever that he uses against all of us is division. I'm gonna divide you because your skin looks different, whatever. So you're black, you're white. You're Asian, you're this, you're that, so I'm going to divide you. You're not supposed to like me because I'm black. I'm not supposed to like you because you're white or whatever like that. This is something that's been stirred up, and this is something that's been created since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like you because of the geographical location you're in or whatever. Or I don't like you because of where you're from. Or I don't like you because you like a different sex than what I like or whatever, so I'm going to hate you.
Yeah.
All right, so division has always been used as a tool by the devil, by evil people. All right, so I say that to say that when Ilhan Omar, the Congresswoman, received this death threat, right, and you notice, if you don't know about this already, if you haven't heard about this, I'm asking you why not, because this should have been big news.
Exactly.
This should have been huge news, right?
Exactly.
So if it got swept under the rug, you got to ask yourself why.
Why?
All right. And then again, another form of division, politics.
Biggest form of division.
I'm a Democrat.
Yeah.
You're a Republican. You're
Yeah.
whatever. Like, regardless, you supposed when you get into politics, the whole reason of getting into politics is because you're supposed to be about the damn people.
Exactly.
You're supposed to be about the people. It
Not
doesn't
your
matter.
people, but the people.
It don't matter if somebody's Republican or Democrat or all of this. I hate this nonsense.
They're all Americans.
This is why I've never been a politic person. And somebody actually said to me the other day, "Yo, you should run for mayor of Plainfield, or you should run for." I said I would never, ever, ever. Because what real power am I really going to have at the same time? But I would never, because it's like I see what people, even in a small administration like Plainfield locally, what they do and what they say about each other. I hear it all. I'm just keeping it 100. I hear it all. And I'm like, the whole purpose of having a council, a city council, and an administration, or being a mayor, or whatever the case may be, is just to help the people. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
The hell, whether you Republican, Independent, Democratic, whatever like that, none of that shit should matter. So again, going back to Ilhan Omar, why didn't everybody come out and discuss when she posted that death threat and say this is wrong?
This is wrong.
Why didn't your president, 45, come out and say, you know what? Regardless of our differences and this and that, this is wrong. This we got to stomp out. This we got to stop. Republicans should have came out and spoke about it. Even Democrats should have been upset. Everybody should have been in an uproar that she's posting this death threat. Now I'm gonna show you the death threat. All right, so here's her Twitter. It says, "I hate that we live in a world where you have to be protected from fellow human beings. I hated it as a child living through war, and I hate it now. But until deranged people like this stop threatening my life and the lives of others, I have to accept the reality of having security." So she realizes now that she needs security,
especially getting death
because
threats.
it's getting real.
Yeah.
It's getting real out on the field. But we all should be disgusted by this. I don't care what religion, race, political ideology, whatever the case may be. Everybody should be upset about this, man. Nobody should be getting no threats like this. All right, so here's the death threat that she got. So it says, "Ilhan Omar, you will not be going back to Washington. Your life will end before your vacation ends." Wow. That being said, you won't die alone. If that matters, quite likely it will be at the Minnesota State Fair. That's where the "you won't die alone" comes in. However, we have a very capable person with a very big gun. They say we can't get the Somali stink out of the clean Minnesota air, but we're going to enjoy the adventure. They say we can't get the Somali stink out of the clean Minnesota air, but we're going to enjoy the adventure. Wow. This is how sick. I want y'all to read this and see this. This is how sick people are. And this is what she's dealing with. All right. So this is where you put all your little bullshit differences aside and say somebody's being threatened. You know, it's a crazy person. You know, let's come to their aid. But instead, y'all want to beef about your little petty differences because one is a Democrat and one is a Republican. And frankly, I can care less about the whole about the whole party thing or whatever like that. It's all about the people. This is why you get in politics, again, to help the people.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is everybody's trying to see who got the biggest. Right? Instead of reaching out and just helping the people, man. I can't. I hate that. I never want to be in politics. All right, let's do some talking.
Yeah, we'll go to Danielle, Ms. D. She said, "I think men that videotape women being assaulted and does nothing to help are cowards." Agreed. We got Soups on the check, and she said, "I agree." She also said, "There's power in being unified." DT said, "Revelations is on his way, so get ready." Kaz says, "When they do the autopsy, we're all the same." Supes also said, "Be careful what you say never to." Tom, he said never in politics. He said it will be the very thing God will have you do. DT said, "We as a world supposed to be like a box of crowns." And then Soup said, "Racism, pure racism and hate." Sandy B just checked in and said, "Not only is she being threatened, but the people in Minnesota is being threatened too." Shaking my head, and that's a fact. So you just threaten a fair. So you trying to say you hate her that much that you're willing to go and kill people at a fair?
And they called it an adventure.
Exactly. That's Homeland Security should have been all over that, in my opinion. Yeah. Hopefully they are.
Yeah, I'm quite sure they are.
And then Soup said Mayor Norm.
Yeah, okay.
Mayor Bradley.
Yeah, all right. I'm good. I'm good. I can get just as much done without being the mayor or being in the city's administration system. God bless them all, though.
Yes.
I know people are trying, but everybody needs to try a little harder because it needs to be about the people again.
About the people.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. We got a lot to talk about this day. Oh, what's going on with Kandi Burruss? I want to get to this other story too.
Okay.
What's going on with Kandi? You know.
So apparently Kandi Burruss, from Real Atlanta Housewives, and her daughter have been soliciting fans via Cash App money to celebrate her birthday. Although Kandi Burruss, boasts about the millions of dollars that she's a millionairess, and I think last year for her daughter's birthday bought her a Porsche that cost $65,000. But they're looking for the fans to fund her birthday, and I think it should be okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. So all right, so you basically broke it down.
Yeah. So they actually got some of the tweets that they put up on Instagram. Actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So what's that? The Cash App thing?
That's for a Cash App.
Riley Burruss. It's my birthday, everyone. Show me some love. It's my birthday, y'all. My mom has money. I don't. That's what she said.
That's what she said. Yeah,
she said, my mom got money. I don't. Wow. It's at Riley Burruss' birthday. Send her some birthday love. And don't say she shouldn't have asked for Cash App gifts. She's a teenager. Of course, she loves the Cash App gifts on her birthday.
Yeah.
Wow. What do y'all think about this? I mean, everybody's doing it. It says, after being drenched in the torrential downpour of hate and constructive criticism, Kandi and Riley Burruss came back and offered to give away $500 to someone else's Cash App for her birthday. Riley Burruss would then pick the lucky person randomly. $500? Ooh, that's a lot. All right, so here it is. And what she say right here?
She, basically just like they backtracking. She basically that's her Instagram of saying that to everybody.
She said, "Hey everyone, since a lot of y'all showed me love on my birthday, I want to spread the love back, y'all. I will be Cash Apping one of my followers $500. So like this post, swipe up on my story and send me your Cash App, and I will pick a random person to send it to. Thanks for the love on my birthday. Love you guys. I'll send it tomorrow at noon."
Yeah, she ain't sending nobody nothing.
Yeah.
She gonna look crazy.
She gonna send that $500 to L Burruss. C Burruss is gonna get that $500.
Oh man!
Wow, I don't know. Do y'all think people abusing that? Because people's in an uproar because they got money. Kandi got money.
Well, the thing is, how do you look as a millionaire soliciting money from fans other than if they were buying some of your work? If you're a singer, artist, if they're buying your album, okay, I get it. But the random say, "Hey guys, please send me money because it's my birthday, and I think that you should send me money. I know that I'm rich and you probably struggling, but send me your money anyway." Like, what kind of nonsense is that?
All right, so it says, according to Celebrity Net Worth, Burruss is worth $35 million. Yes. She makes around $450K per season. All RHOA.
Yeah. Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah, knock it off.
But was her daughter asking for it, or was Candy asking?
Both. The daughter was asking for it, and then Candy was asking for it for her daughter, saying, yeah, y'all stop saying that she shouldn't ask because she's a teenager. She should ask. You see what her thing said? Like, really? Like, just give her your money.
I'm pulling up my Cash App right now.
Hey, man,
I'm
listen.
Nobody get me.
Well, Tracy said, fans are stupid for sending them money. I agree. And Sue said, shaking my head. I agree. Cass says, sell the Porsche to get mommy a great gift. Hey, and DT just said it right. Greed is real. Greed. What you about to? You ain't about to send no money, is you?
No. But our Cash App is $BKS1 Radio. $BKS1 Radio. Send $5 donation. Cash App.
Send it.
For the Man Cave Morning Show.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Keep the lights on. Everybody send $5 since everybody else doing it.
If Candy can ask, I guess we can ask, right? Yeah, they can't see the light. You ain't gonna be able to see it unless you go right to it. Yeah, they can't see nothing. It just look like the light. You probably gotta go to it, but
it's $BKS1 Radio. So if you got Cash App, send us $5.
We'll take it. We'll make it do what it do.
It will help out. We pay a bill. We independent. I'm saying.
And Ingrid said she overestimated her fan base. They turned her real quick. That's right.
Yeah, of course.
And Seuss is crazy. She's put it in the chat. She said, "You get a free hug." Free hugs for everybody.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Damn. Harold Malone, what's up, H? Said there are a lot of folks that appear broke. That's rich. That's how
they get rich.
They get rich. Yeah, gimme. Yeah, Casman said Norm is requesting to be her friend so he can get his name in that raffle. Yeah, you think I did? I just friended her. Mm-hmm. Walter Pittman said, can I get some wings with that? Exactly. Danielle said, I missed it. What happened?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Too funny.
Crazy. Next, what's next? What's going on? Oh yeah. So, Steven Tyler. Y'all know Aerosmith. Steven Tyler, walk this way. That dude. Yeah. So Steven Tyler demands Trump stop playing Aerosmith songs at rallies. Shout out to Steven Tyler.
Yes.
He demands. He said by broadcasting the 1983 hit "Living on the Edge" at West Virginia Arena, the president infringed on the singer's copyright, says his attorney. Damn, they didn't pull out attorneys. That's when you know they just not
serious.
Like Trump.
Exactly.
It's serious. So Aerosmith singer Steven Tyler is demanding President Donald Trump stop using the band's songs at rallies, like the one held at the Charleston Civic Center in West Virginia on Tuesday. The band's 1993 hit, Living on the Edge, was played at Trump's devotees entered the venue, which has a capacity of 13,500. Tyler has in turn sent a cease and desist letter through his attorney, Dina LaPote, to the White House, accusing the president of willful infringement in broadcasting the song, which was written by Tyler, Joe Perry, and Mark Hudson, citing that Lanham Act, which prohibits any false designation or misleading description or representation of fact, likely to cause confusion as to the affiliation, connection, or association of such person with another person. Tyler's attorney contends that playing an Aerosmith song in public arena gives the false impression that Tyler is endorsing Trump's presidency.
I ain't mad at him.
Man, listen.
Yeah. Take my name off of that.
Yeah, I don't want to be associated with it, bruh. Basically, and you know what? Pharrell did the same thing.
Yeah.
So shout out to Pharrell. Pharrell did the same thing. A cease and desist letter, bro. You're not gonna play "Happy" at your rallies. You're not gonna play my song "Happy" at your rallies because people is not happy that you president.
Exactly.
Bottom line, cease and desist. Cut it out.
I love it.
So now he got to scramble around. They got to scramble around. What song
And
can we play?
know he is hot till you know he's hot. Who do they think they are? Don't they know I'm the president?
Man, listen. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear none of that with Obama.
No, everybody was
none of that with Obama. They wanted Obama to play the song.
Yep.
Yeah, Danielle's laughing. She said 45 is sick right now.
Yeah.
No one likes you. Cass said Tyler looks like Michael Jackson in the Ghost video. Wow, Kim said I sent my support.
Wow.
And you know what?
We appreciate
You know what?
it, Diva.
Thank you. Cause we actually used to do a donate thing on the station, whatever like that. Y'all understand? Like ain't none of it. When
It's
people do
free.
donate to the station, because people do donate to the station.
It goes to the station.
Like, it goes to the station.
Yeah.
So it definitely don't go in our pocket. That's
Nope.
one thing I can tell you. A lot of
So we
expenses.
appreciate that,
Lot of expenses running an independent network and an independent station.
It's real.
A lot of expenses.
Thank you, Diva. We love you for that.
Yes, we love you.
appreciate
All self-supported.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt. Let's go on to the next thing.
that Trump needs to be banned.
Yeah.
You know what I want to look into? I'm not sure if it's true now, but I've been seeing it for a while that California has put something in place that unless Trump shows his finances, that they won't put his name on the ballot. I'm not sure if that's true now. I'm actually going to research. I've been seeing that a lot for a minute. So actually I'm going to research that today to see if that's true, if a state can actually do that. You know, because, you know, everybody's been wanting to see these things for years and he hasn't shown anything. So, yeah.
Yeah, let's run with this. So this a picture or a video clip?
Well, that's the picture for it. Then we have the video. I have the video after it.
All right.
So that just, I put the picture.
This basically says cities can ban plastic straws, but we can't ban assault weapons. House Judiciary to vote on gun bills before the end of congressional recess. And it's real talk.
Yeah.
I see it now. A lot of cities are banning plastic straws.
Plastic straws.
And
even
they,
when we went, Jamaica was like that too, right? Yeah, Jamaica. They had paper straws.
What was it? Paper straws,
Paper
right?
straws, yeah.
I was wondering. I said, yo, everyone ain't got no plastic straws,
Yeah,
whatever.
no.
They started
Jamaica
already.
started already.
We the last to get on stuff that's going to make us healthy.
Yeah.
You know, not going to make us sick. But let's play the video and let's talk about this thing.
Congressman, your Judiciary Committee, as you know, is coming back a week early, in early September, from recess to vote on new gun control measures. Then what? How do you plan to try and convince, for example, the Senate Majority Leader, Mitch McConnell, to even consider these bills, assuming they pass in the House?
Look, we're going to need the help of the American people. And I believe that the will of the American people can overpower obstruction in the Senate by the Senate Majority Leader in terms of bringing bills to the floor for a vote. Assault weapons ban, the high-capacity magazines that hold the ammunition in these assault weapons and semi-automatic weapons. The overwhelming public wants to see that happen. Think about it. We live in a country where we have cities right now that are banning plastic straws, but we can't ban assault weapons. I mean, that just doesn't make sense to me. And look, I think banning plastic straws will save the environment. I also believe that banning assault weapons will save the lives of many people, children, mothers, sons, fathers, and the list goes on. And we've seen that time and time again. And my grandmother
Straws are more
always
dangerous than guns.
Because you can choke using a straw, plastic straw.
Man, listen, it takes a snap like that to say we're going to ban assault weapons. Other countries do things for their people at the drop of a dime.
And it works.
We're going to give free health care.
As soon as something happens.
At the drop of a dime.
Yeah.
We're going to stop this. This is illegal. This is illegal. We're going to stop this. I see other countries doing it all the time.
Yep.
U.S. is so damn greedy.
Yeah.
And the
care about
NRA
the people.
got all these politicians by the neck.
Yep.
Whatever, and you're so scared that if you pull away from the NRA that you're going to lose votes and you're going to lose the support and the financial support that you don't really care about people's lives. It's all about the votes you get and your financial support. And this needs to stop, and people need to see it for what it is. And the NRA needs to be shut down, period. And I get all the, you know, every time y'all just want to throw up the violation of the amendments, the violation of that, whatever. Just like there's changes in legislation all the time. Constitution probably need to be upgraded.
Wow.
Constitution itself needs to be upgraded, just like anything else is upgraded. You upgrade software. You upgrade your home. You make improvements to city roads. You upgrade buildings and bridges so they don't fall. You need to upgrade the damn Constitution. Real talk. Bottom line. All right, let's move on. Y'all didn't get me started today. I'm on some ish today, man. Because I'm just getting sick and tired of the BS.
It says, I'm going by, where was that? I'm trying to be bad. Okay. Big H says, yes, there are people that happy they just don't wear hoods anymore, shirts and ties. Chemistry said, okay, that was before the phone. The phone lines are open now, Diva.
Yeah, phone lines are open. You can call in.
She also said, I use a metal straw in my cup at work, and I have started carrying my straw with me. Kaz said, what's the ratio for deaths related to plastic straws versus assault weapons? Exactly. Let's clap that up. But I'm with him though. Like, how is that? Because that was a real big push and initiative with the straw thing, like in the restaurant industry, and it started earlier this year, say around January. So it was a big push on it. So why do we have such a big push on something so mediocre? I mean, I get it; it is a problem. Any plastic waste is a problem to the environment. But do we have a bigger problem with plastic straws, or do we have a bigger problem with people getting killed by assault weapons? Straws, assault weapons, straws, assault weapons. So why is it not even a conversation? You know, the whole straw thing happened, and it was like boom, immediately, like you said, went into effect. You got memos going across the country to all these different restaurants and stuff like that. Don't give it out to a guest or a customer unless they ask for blah blah blah. But nobody wants to have this conversation about the assault weapon. As soon as you talk about it, it's like, oh no, we can't do that. We can't do that. You can't take away my assault weapon.
Right.
I mean, this country, we got to get our shit together, like in fast, and realize what's important.
Yeah. Well, you know what's important to two women in America?
What's that?
Crab legs, bro. Crab legs.
Yeah, this is stupid.
Damn it, crab legs.
This is stupid.
Police report: mother-daughter arrested for stealing $200 worth of crab legs.
Wow.
Damn, man. Come on, people. We got to do better. Memphis, Tennessee. A mother and her daughter have been arrested for allegedly stealing hundreds of dollars worth of crab legs from a grocery store in Memphis. Police told WRAG the duo stuffed the food into a purse, and when a store manager tried to stop them, police said they hit her in the face.
Wow.
Felicia Hollins and Gabrielle Hodges, a mother and daughter duo, are charged with the theft of property and assault. They were arrested a short time later, and police said they admitted to stealing the crab legs without paying for them. The stolen crab legs were worth around $200. Another manager told the news station that the crab legs and oxtails are often the target of thefts from the grocery store.
They're stealing crab legs and oxtails now.
Go
back to the picture real quick, though, because I want you to look at something. The daughter looked like, damn, we got caught. I told her, get a bigger person. I told her they see it. The mom is looking like, yeah, them crab legs sure was going to be good. She got that look on her face like she dreamed about the crab legs. The daughter's mad. She's like, damn, we got caught.
No, the mama looking like, well, I done stuffed 3 crab legs somewhere they don't know about.
I'm going to get that later. That should be marinated up.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Cut it out. See, you went there. All right. Yo, craziness, man.
That is
people stealing crab legs.
Crab legs and oxtails. Come on, man. We got to do better.
On a lot of notes. I want to talk about oh yeah, we gotta show that video. I'll show it a little later though.
Jesus.
Real quick. So everybody talks about all these artists and celebrities and everything, all this money, all this riches or whatever. We've seen it time and time again where certain artists, celebrities, famous people die broke.
Yeah, man.
We've seen it with a lot of people, James Brown and Red Fox and
Look at R. Kelly now. He's still alive.
Hammer.
Yeah.
Where they basically they died broke. They did mismanagement of money.
Mm-hmm.
And remember at one time, like T-Pain, he was on top of the world.
Yeah.
Everybody's rocking. I love my bartender.
Yeah, he was on so many features.
Yeah, he was on so many features.
Yeah.
Every song. And Jay-Z came out with Defo
Auto-Tune and kind of
put kiboshed on him a little bit. But nah, he was winning.
Yeah, he was winning.
T-Pain was winning.
He was winning.
He talks about it. So T-Pain went from having $40 million in the bank, $40 million, which most of us won't see in our lifetime, to zero. To zero in the bank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let T tell you a little bit how it happened. And let's discuss this. Why do we mismanage our money? Why do we put value on a lot of materialistic things, superficial things, and just going out frivolously and just blowing our money on BS and making poor choices and bad investments and all of that? We, as a people, we will never acquire wealth if we don't think financially smart to set us up for the future. And a lot of us think so short term when it comes to finances and money, and spending or whatever like that. You don't set yourself up for the future.
Exactly.
Married couples need to set themselves up for the future. Period. If you're a business owner or getting into some type of entrepreneurship or whatever like that, set yourself up for the future.
Facts.
Stop spending. Learn the meaning of saving.
Facts.
Everybody probably got a checking account. How many people really got a savings account? Everybody probably really got credit cards and all of that. But how many is investing in things that's going to make them some type of money back?
Exactly.
I look at that now. Most of my big purchases lately are things that's going to make me money back.
Yeah.
And I thought about it. I said, my purchases over the past 3 months have been things that's going to make me money back.
Yes.
And we have to start thinking like that. All right. So anyway, T-Pain talks about how he went from having $40 million in the bank to a big goose egg. All right. Let's watch the clip. You know you at Man Cave Morning /afternoon show.
So it was like, I'll just get some shit down the road. I can check on it every now and then, and just like, crack house for sure.
Never worked out.
Still a crack house to this day. Still a crack house right now. People fucking in there right now.
Hit that again. Want to hit that again? So we'll start from the beginning. Here we go.
Fast everywhere.
When you say you was broke, was you at like $0 broke?
I had to borrow money to get my kids Burger King.
Wow.
Yeah.
After having, what's the most you ever had in the bank at one time?
$40 million.
Jesus Christ, T-Pain. How do you have a hairline? My God. $40 million to zero?
Yeah.
And it was just all bad spending? No bad investments? Like, what was it?
It was a lot of bad investments. A lot of things.
What did you invest in that didn't work for $40 million? What were you invested in?
Real estate.
Real estate?
Yeah.
Shoot. You buy retail?
No, but I was letting my manager do it, and he was way more optimistic than I was.
So what do you mean optimistic?
He would just buy complete dumps and think that we can just paint, and then we should be
He didn't
fine.
know what he was doing.
Never sold anything that we bought.
Even now, like none of those areas y'all bought in became
we
gentrified?
had to let him go. We had to let him go. No, I mean, we just had to let everything go. So,
Is there anything if you'd have held on to would be worth a lot now?
No, not at all.
My
These were in
God.
terrible neighborhoods, but
Where?
I didn't know.
Where? In Florida?
Yeah, it was all in Florida, South Florida. Because that's where my managers lived. So it was like, I'll just get some shit down the road. I can check on it every now and then, and just like, crack house for
It
sure.
never worked out.
Still a crack house to this day.
Still a crack house right now. People fucking in there right now. I guarantee it. It's weird.
Bro, that's my worst nightmare. $40 million to zero. My God.
Yeah, but you get back up and you learn, man.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
He did.
Up to 40?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm not chasing the 40. Like the
Yeah.
money I'm making now is I'm just making it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make it. Like that 40 million, I was hustling. I needed to be on everybody's record, and every record got to go #1. I got to do this work. And at that time, I didn't know my family at all.
It's a crack house. He's effing in there right now. Wow.
Yo.
That's horrible.
Yeah, man. The crazy thing about it is that happens to a lot of folk.
Yeah.
In the game, man. Millions, but you blowing it on parties and Cristal, and it's funny because I didn't have millions to work with. I had thousands.
He's a thousand.
At one point in my life, right, I had some dough just because of who I was dealing with. I ain't gonna put him on blast, but I dealt with one of the biggest female entertainers in the world at one time, and so working on certain projects, and I would get one little lump check, right, because of some work I either did for that person or the person they was married to or whatever the case may be, and I get that check and I be like, yo, all right, I'm gonna stay in a hotel for a month. And I took the studio, the whole recording studio in the hotel and everything, and buying drinks for everybody, inviting my friends up, having some chicks in the hotel and the whole nine, whatever like that. Like, yeah, I'm balling off this one check. Little did I know,
it's gonna run out.
Little did I know that check was gonna run out, and those checks don't come in frequently like that. So again, I mismanaged my money because I was already I was staying at home with my mom, and I got this lump sum check, whatever. I just wanted to ball out because I thought I was going to be able to keep making that money, and it was going to come like that every time, and I realized it didn't. And that was a rude awakening, because even my mother at the time was like, yo, how did you blow through that? Yeah, blow through that money that quick, and you asking to borrow $100 from me.
Wow.
Mismanagement.
It happened.
You live and you learn. It will never happen again. I'll tell you that much. Tell you that much.
Oh, man.
Shout out to Sandy. She said he didn't mention popping bottles every day. Yeah, I was popping bottles, man, and while just wilding out. Just thought I was the man. Had the studio in the hotel and everything. Just I was wilding. Again, mismanagement. So again, before we roll out, we're gonna talk about this thing. Can you forgive someone who cheats on you? And then we'll come back Monday. We got plenty more news stories to discuss.
Yeah.
Can you forgive someone who cheats on you? And I want to know the answer. I think Sandy said early that no, you can't. And then shout out to my man Bob Sumner. He just walked in the building.
Yes.
And everything. And again, make sure you follow that man. Follow his journey. Doing a lot of great things. In the comedy world and the TV world, all of that, man. He's that dude. He's driven. And again, I'm mad because I didn't get no practice right. I got struck out.
Oh, you got struck?
No, I didn't strike out. They got me out running the first base. But then the second time I was up, I hit the ball and I got the first base. And they caught me between the middle of first and second.
Oh, okay.
So I was doing the running man.
I got
and everything. But it was always a good time. Always a good time for a good cause.
Yes.
But yeah, so
you gotta learn how to hit home runs.
Yeah, so let's talk about this thing. Can you forgive someone who cheats on you? I think a lot of females would say no. Maybe y'all would, but then half of y'all probably would say yes. It's harder for a man, definitely, to forgive. You don't think so? It's harder for a man to forgive.
I'll say it. This is what I'm going to say about this. And like I said, let me preface by starting off by saying I don't cheat and I don't believe in cheating. But I kind of think when it comes to that whole aspect of cheating, we're pretty much talking about having sex with another person,
right.
Not all the other stuff. Because we're talking about having sex. I think we kind of put too much weight into sex, and the fact that although we don't want our spouses to be out here screwing nobody else, but at the end of the day, it's sex. It's a physical act between two people. And I think, and this just comes with years of going through relationships and just thinking about it, how much weight that we actually put on that to the degree that it really changes lives. Like it could change a person's whole life. Someone could cheat on, they're married, in a relationship, whatever, and everything could change. Like you could lose everything over having sex with another person. Not to say that was right, but it's like when you really sit back, let's be real about it. Let's really sit back and think about it. Think about what sex is. It's just a thing done for pleasure, right? It's done for pleasure or procreation. Those are two things sex is really for.
Okay.
Period, right? So something that's done either for pleasure and or for procreation can ruin your life. Period. I just feel like and maybe I'm guilty of it too. I think that we put too much
emphasis,
weight into that.
Yeah. You know what?
If you really sit back and think about it, just think of say you and Sandy built a $1 billion empire or whatever, right? And y'all have so much stuff intertwined, this, that, and third, and one you guys decide one day that you stepped out. So whatever happened, you stepped out and you had a relationship. So
I gotta use me and Sandy as an example. Why couldn't you use you and Maria? No, because but let's be realistic.
So are you telling me that because one of you had sex with another person other than yourself, that supersedes everything that you guys have built and put together? Like, it's that, listen to what I'm saying. It's that serious that you had sex with another person that you totally will put the rest of your life in disarray?
I think it's all about respect.
Yes, it's definitely about respect.
And disrespect in a relationship. And it's about vows.
Yes, I get that too.
So this is why, and I get what you're saying. Like, you take all of that and throw it away for this, that, whatever the case may be, whatever. Again, some people can forgive and some people can't get past that. And some people will be like, okay, you disrespected, again, our vows. You disrespected our bond, that we had because you didn't have to go there.
Well, let me ask, do you, in all honesty, don't think that is more so about ego and having a hurt feeling than it is anything else?
It's about the fact that you disrespected what we have.
I get that.
Bottom line,
I get that.
It's ego and hurt feeling. This is why I say it's easier for a woman to probably get past it and move on than so a man. Men are territorial. We don't like the idea of nobody coming in on our territory or having something that we had or whatever like that, or us being, getting that feeling that we've been played out or whatever. Men take it a little different. Like somebody else didn't touch what I had.
Yeah, exactly.
And had what I had, whatever. On women, on the other hand, I've seen a lot of women be more forgiving than men.
But listen what you just said.
9 times out of 10, a man be out. Like, I'm out. You cheated on me, I'm out.
But listen what you said. So it's all about that. It's all about the fact that, somebody else was up in there and I can't. Like, that's stupid. If that's your mentality, if that's the reason, it is emotions. But listen what I'm saying though. If you are going to give up everything based on the fact of your ego being crushed and or hurt, that is stupid to me. Like I said, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that cheating is right by any means. Like I said, I want everybody to understand that. But what I'm saying is, I think we put too much weight on. We give that too much weight for something that someone did that just was invented for pleasure or procreation. Like, there's so much more deeper things that we deal with in relationships in life.
Jess in the building. You look like he wants to say something. Go ahead.
Well, we can turn the mic on. Mic's on. If you want to weigh in on.
I get what you're saying, but it's funny because remember we had a conversation here about if we did it.
Yeah.
And we were like, my woman would be out and, and I was like, I don't know, my wife would probably eventually forgive me, but it would never be the same.
Yeah, exactly.
And I listened to you saying that it's stupid, which is, to me, is depends on the individual, but when we had that conversation, you said your wife wouldn't forgive you, but do you think she would stay?
No, I know for a fact my wife would not.
So, but you just said that you build up a lot.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
And
so
we
would it be
have.
stupid for her to leave?
Yes, it would. It would be stupid. First of all, it would be stupid for either one of us to cheat on each other.
Exactly.
Let me say that
That's
first.
the first thing.
That's
First
the
and
first
foremost.
thing. That's the
I
first
totally
and foremost
agree.
thing that's stupid, right? So let me get that out the way. But if it did happen, it would be even more stupider for us to dissolve everything that we have instead of trying to figure out who did what they did. That's the thing. I think people don't take out
you
the time.
basing it on things and not feeling.
Well, whatever.
You basing it on things,
because
not feeling.
you have to, because people when it comes this is what the problem is.
You
with
can
sex.
replace things.
Listen, this is the thing that the problem is when it comes to sex. Sex always clouds the mind, no matter what you're talking about with sex. Sex will cloud your mind. If you're starting a relationship, the worst thing that you could do is have sex early before you even know that you like the person. Sex should be something that comes down the line. Once I realize I like you, because once you put sex into the mix, you start not seeing that this person is an asshole, this person is a slob, this person is lazy. You don't see all that until the endorphins.
Well, that happens in more relationships than not.
Exactly.
It becomes a physical thing.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. So when it comes down to people dealing with and talking about matters of sex, you start to think irrationally because it does go off of emotion and it goes off of feeling. It doesn't necessarily go off of rationale. Is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean,
so what I'm saying is, I'm not saying in any way, shape, form, or fashion is it right for one person to break the trust and a bond of their spouse, whether it's in a relationship and or a regular relationship. But what I am saying is, I think without having a real conversation and trying to figure out why it took place in the first place, should be what happens before somebody to say, well, I'm throwing everything that we built.
Well, you should definitely have that conversation. I'm not saying you shouldn't have that conversation.
But there's some people out there that's not like this. Some people like, you
but
cheated?
You
I'm
got
out
to
of here.
understand, egos come into play.
Yeah, and that's what they said. That's what they said.
I mean? So when all that comes into play, it usually, because the thing is, when somebody leaves you or you break up with somebody, that first 4 weeks, 3 weeks is
tough.
the toughest
It's
weeks
crazy.
of the whole breakup period, because you go through all that you've been through, all the emotions. It's all sitting there, and 9 out of 10 times you're not keeping yourself occupied, and you're just sitting there going
Thinking
through all
about
these emotions.
everything.
So they're even stronger, So it's a tough thing.
Yeah.
I'll never. Everybody's been in that situation.
It's funny, Jess, you said that. I know people that actually went through that, where I know a guy that took a woman back, for she cheated or whatever the case may be. He took her back or whatever. But every time, if they get in an argument about bread, somehow
it gets back.
And that's the thing too. You can't do that. If you forgive the person, forgive them.
They'll bring up that situation about cheating if they get in an argument about bread.
That's the whole thing,
and that's
man.
the problem.
We had a conversation with my wife. I said, "Look, let me say something. Once something is done, it's done.
Yeah,
don't bring that back to me.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to forget it. I'm
Right.
never telling you to forget.
Right.
But if you
But
actually
you're not
say
gonna hold
you
it over my head.
Exactly. If you actually say you forgive me, then we move past it. And like I said, and you're not. And like I said, even though I was the one that did wrong, I'm not going to allow you, like I said, to hold that over my head. You're not going to, every time we have a disagreement, say, well, then let's move on then. Because if you really can't get past it, I understand that. And then you might have to just move on.
Let's talk about that. I got this for y'all.
Yeah.
So 5 reasons a cheater should be forgiven.
Okay.
I got 5 reasons a cheater should be forgiven. Ladies, I want to see if y'all agree or disagree. Phone lines are open. You can call in now, 646-233-1302. Let me know if you try to call in and you can't get through, whatever like that. We'll try to patch you through. All right, so here's 5 reasons a cheater should be forgiven. So number 1, forgiving a cheater, they still love you. That's the one reason a cheater should be forgiven. 9 times out of 10, they still love you. Forgiving a cheater isn't always easy to do, but sometimes their love for you is so strong that they will do anything for you to forgive them. If you were cheated on by someone you really love, it is always a possibility to forgive them and start fresh. But in the end, if you cannot forgive a cheater for their actions, your relationship will never evolve to the next step.
Yeah.
And this is true in fact.
That's a fact.
So that's one reason you should forgive a cheater, because they really love you. They made a mistake. They messed up. All right. And again, I'm not condoning this. I'm just telling you right now what's
And you
coming
know what?
from.
I'm not even gonna say they made a mistake, because most people, it's not a mistake. You didn't mistakenly fall in it, and you didn't mistakenly fall on it. It wasn't a mistake.
No, it's never a mistake.
It
You
was
just had that weak moment.
exactly. It was a conscious thing that you did. So never say you made a mistake. It was something that you did consciously. You may not have thought it all the way through, but you thought about it.
Well, I mean, it's
not a mistake. It's not a. There you go. Say that. Say it was a mistake in judgment. Yeah, let's say that. But it wasn't a mistake.
No, you knew what you were doing, but it's a mistake.
In judgment. We'll say that. Yeah.
All right. Number two.
That was just one?
Yeah,
That was one.
That was one. So number two, we giving you 5 reasons a cheater should be forgiven.
I got an event to do, and you got me.
They express remorse.
Right, go do these quick.
They express remorse. If you were cheated on by someone who was acting like it was no big deal, dumping them immediately is the thing to do. But if you were cheated on by someone who expresses remorse, admits to being wrong, begs you to reconsider your decision, and tells you that they will never do it again, forgiving them might not be a bad idea. This was written by a woman, by the way. So, this is the crazy thing. Again, I try to pull things that's written by a woman, so you won't be like, a man's thought. No, this is written by a woman.
Yeah.
There are many signs to forgive a cheater, but in the end, it all boils down to your intuition. Do you truly believe that they can be faithful this time around? All right. Number three. They're begging for a second chance. That's the same as number 1 and 2 to me.
Yeah.
They're begging for a second chance. Number 4, they're willing to go to counseling. This is big.
That's very big.
This is big. So a lot of people scoff at the mention of couples counseling, but when someone is very serious about saving their relationship, they will do whatever it takes. If your partners always laughed at couples who went to counseling, but is all of a sudden on board with it, and let me see what they say. Oh, you should admire their dedication and their decision. Sure, their dedication would have been better placed elsewhere, but that is besides the point. I never laugh at anybody that decides to go to counseling, because it shows that they're willing
to work whatever the situation is out,
and they want to fix their situation. It's when a person act like they don't care about fixing the situation. That's the problem to me.
Yeah. That's a fact.
That's the problem.
When you won't admit that there's something that needs to be addressed.
There you go.
You
Exactly.
know what I mean? First thing you got to do is admit that there's something.
That goes back to G.I. Joe.
You need somebody to mediate and hear both sides.
Exactly.
Because you're impartial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You need that.
Yeah.
No doubt. Last but not least, that was the last one, right? They're willing to go to counseling.
Okay, never mind.
All right. Yeah.
So put on that twice.
Yeah, my whole stance on this again, it's really up to the couple.
Yes.
And where they're at in the relationship. Like Sandy said, she couldn't forgive, whatever like that. She out, blah blah blah.
A lot of people like
people
that.
in chat is like that. There's a lot of good comments. Let's read some comments, and then we're gonna end the show. Just read a few comments.
All right. I'll go to Kim. She says, yes, I can't forgive someone who cheats. I learned how. Diane Steve said, depends on how much you love that person. Soup says, I have seen many forgive. Cass says, I can forgive her for cheating, but never for getting caught. He's stupid. Ingrid said, I can't forgive. I can't forgive for lesser offenses. I definitely can't forgive for cheating. Once you break us, there's no coming back. Pamela Swain said, forgiving someone after they cheat is an individual's choice. Whatever the choice is should be respected. You will never know what you will do until you're faced with it. That's a fact. Ingrid Judge says, why is the burden of forgiveness and repair on the person that was cheated on?
Right. Go ahead, Jess.
I was just going to say that's a fact. You never know.
Yeah, until
but one of the things I think people need to do when they get caught up in a situation like that, and even if they're considering staying, keep that in your household.
Yeah.
Because see what happens
once you go out the house,
when you put that out your household, now
it's
you
a whole
open it up for everybody's
different-
opinion.
Exactly.
Okay. So if there's an inkling that you're going to stay together,
Exactly.
work it out together and
Exactly.
not outside.
Yeah, leave everybody outside.
You can't put that out there because if you get back together, the people on the outside are looking at this
at you
person sideways. You lovey-dovey, but they're looking like, that's the Negro that did this, or she's the one that did this.
Yeah.
They're not going to look at them the same.
Nah.
True indeed.
And then they're going to talk about
Even
you.
on a simple argument, just that ain't for everybody to address your argument. Your differences with your spouse or your other half.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, y'all. Interesting show.
Yeah, man.
Interesting show. Y'all already know. We want to thank everybody for joining us, man. Shout out to everybody, man, that's been on YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, the mother site, WBKS1.com. Checking us out on the TuneIn app and FB. We appreciate you all. Before we go, you know what's going down tonight. Make sure y'all get out to TGI Fridays. We will be in the building rocking out for the official Friday Night Live. It goes down every Friday, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. It's the happy hour mix, man. You know the music is powered by WBKS1.com with your BKS DJs, DJ Smooth P, DJ KT, DJ Sassy, DJ Jess, and DJ Storm Norm the General. It goes down. So come on out tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun, man. Playing everything from the classics to the current, that feel-good music. You already know what it is. Half-price appetizers and drink specials. Come on out on TGI Fridays, man. Have a good time. All right? And how you going to call now? You know we about to conclude the show. Yeah, we out, bro. We out. We Yeah. Call us Monday on Monday's show. Appreciate you.
Everyday show.
No doubt. And don't forget to come for Thursday for the after work ride.
Yes.
At Gavelstone. Come on out and rock out with us. Shout out to Comedian Talent. He came out last night.
Yeah.
Rocked out with us. Had some fun and everything. And it was just good times last night at
Yes, it
Gavelstone,
was.
man. The after work ride every Thursday at Gavelstone. Brought to you by BKS1 Radio. We want to thank everybody for joining us. As always, remember, this show is never, ever about us.
Nah, man, but it's always about you.
Because
You are the next best kept secret.
And guess what? We love y'all.
And ain't a damn thing y'all could do about
Not
it.
a damn thing, man.
Peace.
We'll see
We
y'all.
out.
We'll catch y'all tonight.
Yes,
TGI Fridays. Come on out.
Be in the building.
Yes.
Have a
All
good
right?
weekend, y'all.
Peace and blessings.
See y'all on Monday after I see you tonight. Peace.
You listen to the Man Cave Morning Show on BKS1 Radio. It's D.L. Hughley. You listen to the Man Cave Morning Show on BKS1 Radio. It's D.L. Hughley. You listen to the Man Cave.